Hello and welcome back to SnowTopia here on RawSlowGaming in our maxed out resort. So what the hell are we going to do in this episode? Well, I have no clue whatsoever what we'll actually manage to get in, but I still like this view for sure, and just how it looks and skis, I guess, and things like that. So you have these two lifts going to, one to a middle station and then connecting on to a peak that is much gentler than the one just going straight up, which is of course together with this massive black hill. Quite massive at least. Well, less than 600 meters, but I think it looks pretty massive. And well, yeah, runs don't need to be super long, but the length there really feels strong. What's the biggest problem is the length of the lifts. If they were, or just the numbers showing there, if they said it were like, I don't know, 3 kilometers or something like that, then it would feel all right. So like this one, that is not the longest, but one of my longer ones, 1.2 kilometers. I feel like how this looks on this general map and feel and everything like this should be probably around twice the size at least. So to be honest, I don't really have that much gripe with what the length of the runs are. It's more about the length of the shell or the lifts. So this have what? Alright, so this have a loose grip happening, an event, which is of course new as well in the series here with the Open Alpha Update 7, and it means that it slowed down 25% for 4 hours, which obviously isn't too good for us, and obviously we still have a mess here with the ski center, and this is now better. And what? Don't have a connection. You don't have a connection. Right, and you don't have a connection. Right, so I guess we will need to redo this. I didn't know that we had an issue there. And do we do like that? I guess we do just now, just because to get that in, really. And we'll have this one that just comes down here just a little bit later, so to say, or something, and that fixed that. And yeah, we have an issue here as well, the same issue. Travelability actually decent here. Oh, look at that. The group of skiers almost look like a snowmobile, and that would be a pretty nice feature to actually see the snowmobiles in the game moving. We do have one here, of course, but it's just, well, art at the moment with no animation, but that sure is going to come as the game develops. So, as I said, we are maxed out in the number of helpers, so we can't really do any more lifts whatsoever, to follow that at least. So we have some skiers here that are going on our longest run yet, 1600 meters or just thereabout. And what's not connected here then? Connected. Something is not connected here. Open, open, open. This one. is not connected. That seems very strange since there is a lot of skiers going on that hill actually. So very strange, but I saw that they went up, yeah, to there to go through. I wouldn't want to ski here and understand what the hell where the runs are going with all these signs everywhere. Red, blue and green all over the place. Not so much red, but blue and green signs all over. And red, a couple of red as well, for sure. And another blue there. That would be that one or that one. One I doesn't really know. So that's also kinda of an issue, I would say, how they plant these markers currently. So I think it's for this one, or whatever run we did first, but it feels like it's this one. So it should be placed here and here or something, or here and here. Or like an arrow or something, because now it's like we don't know what is what, so to say. Yeah, in general here you should have like a base telling everything, especially like here we're trying to connect from the same point, so you kind of want to tell well, do you want an information board up here, of course, so everyone can see where they are going or want to go, and things like that. All right, so we need to do something at least, and I see that albeit it will be a very similar run, but this just begs to be done something with, I feel. In this groove here. And we just kind of want to go down, I guess. Yeah, something like that. And that, 24%, so a very steep slope, a lot more steep than this one. That of course goes all the way, which makes it marked as a red slope. And we don't really want to do that many more hills, to be honest, or runs, so to say. We are having a history of doing them a lot too much together, in my mind at least, or how I feel. I really like the look of this, and this is more area, or a lot more room in general between the runs and everything, so don't want to bash in too many. So that makes it actually really hard to think about what we can do and want to do here in this map. So I think this will be it's got to be pretty much the last episode in this map, or in this save at least. We are going to do a new save on the first map then, with these new features and everything. And I think we'll maybe try to do something that is well, different. I don't know exactly how it will be different, how to get it to play different. Because it's not really easy to say that or make that happen. Skirun difficulty attendance is what we wanted to have. So obviously pretty much everything here is pretty green, but we have this main runs, or the ones coming down to the ski center, are very red, and we actually have this one being pretty red as well. This top lift, of course, not really touched at all, and we have this one, this massive red one, very popular. The lifts from this peak, not so much, but we have two runs here that are very popular, and down this side it's pretty darn easy on all the runs, to be honest. and no one really taking this way down, which is understandable. I wouldn't if I had the option to go all the way and then take any of the other lifts, so to say. But this, if we're looking on the map just like this, I feel like this is, of course, the wrong colors, but it feels like this definitely could be in the Alps, something like this. So it's pretty nice, and pretty nice topo layers that you can play around with and see things. Well, this is horribly underused. No one going here. And is that what we have problem with? No, you are definitely connected. And so are you. So that's kind of strange that everyone is going there. No one seems to be going here. But yeah, it's kind of frustrating that you kind of get maxed out here in the current alpha. It would be nice to continue this build and take this area into the resort as well. Of course, as building here and just a couple of episodes in, to be honest, the map size is also a bit of a problem. At least how it is now, like you get volunteers quite easy in the start, but not after a while. Then you hit a wall, so to say, like I'm doing. Theoretically, I think there is, let's see here, in happiness, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 at least, and no, not that, 7 and 10, 13, 16 more that we could get in if we were to make everyone happy, which is hard, really. And then, of course, more skiers would be increasing as well, but that is such a big jump to get more volunteers through that, so that's not really an option anymore. But I think I've said but a lot of times so far in this episode of doing nothing really here, and over 10 minutes long, so I think I should stop a ramble here about the current state of the map or my save. I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it, so I think we will be moving on. If you want to learn more about the game, links are in the description. This is an open alpha, so you can download this yourself and everything with it, so to say, and it's going to hit early access this fall. And I'm going to cover it for a long time to come, or until it's released as a final product, so to say, at least. And that will take a couple of years, I would guess. So if you're enjoying this content, make sure to stick around and hit that subscribe button and hit those liked buttons and everything like that. And also leave a comment if you enjoy this game or any thoughts about it or ideas or anything like that. And well, post them to the actual devs as well, to Discord or something like that, or however you would like to contact them. With that said, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye! You have been watching RawSlowGaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right, our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.